Time now to check in for lunch with ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher. She joins us today from the Reserve Coffee Shop in Sarasota. Judi?
You know, I've always been curious about these buildings right here on 41 North, not far up the street from the Van Wezel. And I am so glad to find out it has been restored and then some into this beautiful cafe, library, bookstore, a place where you can get muffins and cookies and coffee cakes and great bagels and cappuccinos, but so much more. You can get some cocktails, you can get great lunches, and soon some really cool events are going to be happening with music and dinner. We're at the Reserve, and these two women have turned this back to something so special. It is going to be more than just your neighborhood coffee shop. It is a place to come and chill out, to gather with friends. There's rooms to rent. There's so much that we want to show you today, and they're partnered with Glenn Family Farms Bakery, which is going to be really exciting. So stay with me throughout the hour. We have mimosas, we have muffins, and we have so much more. I want you to meet one of the owners, Kim Kressel. And Kim, you have done an outstanding job with your partner. Tell us about the Reserve, how you found it, and how you transformed it.
Thanks, Judy. We had always long driven by these beautiful buildings on the North Trail and thought, what are those buildings? And so when we had the opportunity to buy them in September of 2016, we then quickly went about the process of refurbishing them and bringing them back to their former glory. And we really wanted to share them with the community because they are historically significant Ringling buildings from the Ringling family, the Ringling estate. And we thought how wonderful if we can turn it into an urban gathering place where folks can come and have meetings and coffees and teas and this wonderful food. And we've had the opportunity to partner with some really great local partners like Glenn Family Bakery, Shops Bagels, and so many more. And they're really helping us bring the best of local, curated, wonderful goods, craft beers, and then also, not to mention, we have a wonderful bookstore here as well.
And you know, how the property lays out is really special, and everybody's going to get to see it today because we're going to go outside in a little while for lunch, and then we're going to go indoors for a little dessert. But you also, people can rent rooms here and things like that?
Correct, yes. So we decided to make it into sort of a village concept and joining the buildings with the courtyard.
And with that, with the courtyard, how are there certain times that this particular building's open, or do they all kind of open at the same time and stay open till you close?
Yes, they all open at the same time in the morning, and then they close at the same time in the evening. The hours vary by the day of the week, but we do have special events. We do have meeting space for folks to come in and hold their meetings during regular business hours. We've got great Wi-Fi here, and so,
which is so important.
Yeah.
And I see students from Ringling, I see professors from Ringling, I see so many different business people from the entire community that hang out here regularly already. We
have such a wonderful customer base. We have great employees, and again, we have the wonderful partners from Buddy Brew, coffees and teas. We just have the best group of people and a wonderful community to work with.
And you really feel it, so stay with us. We're going to go outside for a little lunch next after I have a few bites of a bagel. Now, we decided to come outside in the patio that is dog-friendly and cat-friendly, I should say, to have lunch. Why don't you share with us what is prepared today for lunch here?
Absolutely. We have two wonderful quiches brought to us by Glenn Family Bakery. One is a roasted tomato and cheese, and then we have a ham and cheddar, and then we have a beautiful hydroponic salad from Homestead Hydroponics. I know you like them.
I love that farm. Fantastic.
Yes, and then moving forward this way, we have a turkey Cuban sandwich, which I've had this, it's fantastic. But it's a modified Cuban, and it's got your pickles and your mustard, but it's delicious. It's a really
nice.
And I
like it with the turkey. It's a little bit lighter than your average Cuban.
Yes.
I think it's a nice twist. The croissants are just wonderful.
They
so tell
are.
us about that and your homemade jams.
They are. So we have homemade jams from Sunshine Canning, and then the croissants are brought to us by Glenn Family Bakery. We've got the chocolate croissant there and other assorted croissants. We've got the wonderful bagels from Shops Bagels with the smoked salmon cream cheese spread. and other delicious items. But we also, I don't want to forget, the cookies. Cookies are one of our top sellers. We have gluten-free options, we have oatmeal, we have chocolate chip, we have many different ones coming in every day.
And I love that you have gluten-free options. I think it's really important. You even shared with me in the future you'll have some more salads and things like that.
Yeah, you know, we're really doing more in the gluten-free arena, and also we hear from our customers, they really want organics.
Right.
We want organic wine, we want, you know, everything to be locally curated, and so we go find that and we bring the best of it here in one place.
And this beautiful sandwich plate.
Yes, this is a chicken salad sandwich. It's delicious. It has the hydroponic greens from Homestead Hydroponics. It's got the baked bread from Glen Family Bakery. It's just delicious. And then we have a small fruit salad on the side.
And you also, I love it because we're going to have dessert now in the next room, and you do have a great bar, and you're featuring a couple cocktails.
We do. We have Bloody Marys, and then we also have mimosas. And we make our mimosas with Prosecco, and usually an assortment of juices from blood orange to, we get really creative sometimes. We have all the standard offerings too, but we try to get creative. Everything we have here is stuff that we truly love to eat, and so we wanted to bring
And
that.
me too.
Yes.
So stay with me. There's still more to eat with dessert in a few minutes. It has been such a fun visit right here at the Reserve. On North Tamiami Trail, it's like you can just get away from it all. They have historic photos of what this building looked like so many years ago. And you can gather with friends, nice air conditioning right here in the library, borrow a book, buy a book, have an espresso martini, and maybe a piece of award-winning lavender white chocolate honey cheesecake or a chocolate caramel bar. I love coming to the Reserve, whether it's at breakfast time for cappuccino and a muffin or a bagel. You can order specialized cheese plates, and of course they have those drinks. So make it on a regular stop here at the Reserve to enjoy great homemade pastries, locally sourced items, and just sit back with friends and gather, because the Reserve is all about that. Gather and enjoy. I'll see you next time, and enjoy your weekend. Cheers.